Well,
poured our first wine of the night.
we have.
This is
Probably not the last.
This is the Mathiasen,
I
so
hope.
the light-bodied white. I hope it's not the last because this will be really short.
Short video.
Yeah,
That's right.
if it's the last. Cheers, Charlie.
Cheers, Tim.
So, and cheers to all of you out there who I hope are drinking along and maybe have some small boxes of cereal or something you're just gonna throw in wine.
Oh, that would be perfect. You know, just a couple of those little like mini boxes.
That'd be
you can even
fantastic.
open those up and you can cut the top. You pour the wine right in.
And if you do this, please send these videos to us.
Yeah,
because
we'd love to see that.
We want to see that. Yeah.
All right, so should we start introducing our cereals now? Let the
I think I
people
need to.
at home know what cereals spoke to us when we were
let's-
perusing the grocery store aisle.
And speaking
So,
because we sound
have
terrible at speaking
arrayed
of
back
us.
here behind us. Would you like to start with your?
Sure, and I think this is the first one we're probably going to try. Multigrain Cheerios. It's very not really any sugar in
A
here.
solid.
So
it's a solid
it should be a good good wine to start, a good cereal to start off with.
Yep. That
And
would
we're
give us
gonna
a
do-
sense of how things are going to go, without getting too crazy.
Yeah, I mean the wines should go with this cereal because there's not a lot of sugar in it. There's no fruit flavor. I would think that most of these wines could at least be had with multigrain Cheerios.
I think it's going to work. I think that's going to work well. Then, go ahead.
All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hadn't had this in many years, so pop the top early just to see what this
Tim
thing
couldn't
tasted
wait.
like.
He's tore into the Cinnamon Toast Crunch already.
I promise I did not taste this with any wine. But
So
I
I want
did
everyone to
open this
pay
thing up.
attention here on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This guy looks like he's a little concerned about what's about to happen. So I just want to make that clear. He thinks he's going in milk. He's going to have a much better time tonight.
How do you know? I mean, milk is. I heard milk is all the rage.
You're going to dunk me in a big.
What about this
vat of
guy
liquid?
right here? I mean, how scary is that guy? Like, what is he doing with his tongue, Charlie? That is.
I'm a little worried that Cinnamon Toast Crunches have tongues.
That is terrifying.
So
Charlie picked our next three, so
Yeah,
we're gonna.
I had a trip down memory lane in the grocery store aisle, and as a child, this got me through many cartoons.
Oh, the captain.
The Captain. And you'll note, it's not Crunch Berries. It's not anything fancy. It's just your standard Captain Crunch.
Crunch Berries is another episode, people. When we do fruity or
Yeah,
cereal.
we already had a discussion about that. I think Crunch Berries goes with whiskey, but we'll see.
Which is the best wine you can
Now-
taste is whiskey.
Our second box here that I've brought to the table is Lucky Charms. Now, when I was a kid, Lucky Charms, I think, had 4 shapes, was it?
I think it was 4.
It was Blue Moons.
When you were a kid, were there Lucky Charms?
Yes, Tim. Okay. There were Lucky Charms.
I'm just checking.
We had the 4-leaf clover, we had the stars,
Yep.
and the horseshoe. I'm
'Cause
pretty
they-
sure those were the 4
Because they
shapes.
couldn't make a lot of shapes back then. That's probably
And
what
we
happened.
didn't have multicolored shapes. I mean, you know, they got look at that. They got multicolored. They got rainbows now. And
Rainbows.
apparently, we are now being treated to the new magical unicorn. So
Yeah, so put that unicorn up.
you got to see this magical unicorn. So this
and,
is really something.
And man,
So-
he looks excited about having the unicorn
Yeah,
with him.
the unicorn knows that there is wine in here. We'll put it that way.
I feel bad for the unicorn.
And finally, because what would this be without it? Tricks. You know,
Silly Charlie.
silly rabbit. Yes, thank you. So
Wine is
well,
not for kids, by the way. Just so
Yeah, there's
you all
purple
know.
ones in here. I remember Tricks as a kid. At the end, the milk was like rainbow sugar water. That was the most fantastic thing I'd ever had.
I mean, part of
So-
the reason to have the cereal was to drink
to
the
be able to
milk
drink
after.
the milk afterwards. I hated milk, but this was good milk when you were done with a bowl of Tricks.
And let's hope the rabbit is very excited by our experiments tonight.
Yes.
So we were gonna get some bowls, get our spoons, set them up, and we're gonna start with these 5 cereals with our first bottle of wine from Mathiasen.
Sounds like a plan.